Start
what are you talking about? Shut up, man. Get out, man. Go on your break.
He's saying you don't read.
I don't read. And the title of this book is Slay in Your Lane. Slay in Your Lane, yeah? Right. Let me tell you, I'm all about knowledge. Listen, we have started Queenship. We're dead there, yeah? As you can hear, the fumble in the background. The media production team, love them and all, you understand? But you know when you tell people to be themselves, they just take it full throttle all the way. Yes, I am talking about, anybody who's got any logic will know who I'm talking about. Anyway, gotta say, big shouts out to my sister Riri, yeah? Talk to me nice. She's not here today. She's been doing business moves. She is missed, but she's here in spirit. Yeah, she's with us. However, I'm here, yeah, representing with my sister on the Queenship podcast, Aicha Therese.
I ain't wasting any more time. I've already dreamed what life has in store for me, and I am so ready. I can feel the Mediterranean seas, the tropical breeze. Carrying so much weight on my shoulders, my knees ache till my back breaks, and we're not the type of people to ask for help. We'd rather suffer in silence. Demons in our heads screaming like sirens, inner tyrant growing in violence.
Yeah.
Bang the crystals together.
Love Queen.
Hey.
It's lovely having you. Thank you for accepting the invitation.
Thank you for inviting me.
And I was saying to the team, yeah, I was like, I need to get this sister on. I said, she's booked. And what I really loved with you when I reached out to you was your vibe. The energy, just from writing. It was just like, yep. It was assertive, yeah. It was conviction. It was like, yep, I'm interested, ready to go, yeah. 100%. And I appreciated that. And you said something just before we started filming, and you said, oh my gosh, I just want to perform. I want to perform. We're in COVID times, yeah, and nobody's seen anything like this in their life. As an artist, what is it like for you?
For me, I feel like right before we went into what was happening, I was kind of getting into a proper nice swing of performing.
If we're going by Einstein's words, time is an illusion. What's going on is only going on because we're standing in time. We can see it moving. And I'm thinking, do you think of me sometimes? On your way to work, the Jubilee line, I lay wide-eyed at night, struggling to remember how it felt.
And working my part-time job and then coming home and writing. So to get into that flow and then it just get like ripped from underneath your feet so quickly was like, it was quite a shock. And I didn't really know how to respond at first. And I'm definitely someone that struggles with like anxiety and just having overwhelming thoughts. So in those first few months it was quite difficult, but I think a lot of good has come out of it in terms of having to pattern my thinking habits and just my habits in general, like what do I enjoy doing, what makes me happy, what makes me unhappy, what kind of sucks away from my energy and what gives me energy. So I've really been able to find that distinction between the two, which I think is really good. And
anybody who doesn't know, I saw Aicha at Premier Poetry, which is an amazing event, a spoken word platform for artists to come forward, and I met Aicha, yeah, and I'm the host, I was hosting that I was hosting the event, yeah.
Glamorous host.
Just a great host with a great project lead, you know what I mean? And it was a pleasure to do that. But when I've seen artists come forward, do their spoken word piece, but this artist here, she just took me away. I was like, she's so petite, but the fire, the projection, the conviction, her delivery, her content just blew me away. And I was like, I'm going to meet her again. I'm going to work with her on some shape, form and capacity. And I was just like, you know what? Right now, there are artists from spoken word to rappers, singers, and just people in the industry who need platforms. And not even just artists, because we don't just interview artists, just for the record. We interview people who are going on with things. Yeah. Okay. So I was just like, yeah, you know what? Let's just extend this invitation out to you. Let's put you on the map even further, because we just want to know, like, this girl's doing her thing, and when she blows even further, you know, she's one of the ones that we supported.
One of the OGs.
One of the OGs. And spoken word is your thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So why didn't you be a rapper? Because, you know what I mean? Spoken word, like, is one form, but...
My thing, I feel like there's a bit of a stigma behind rapping, and I feel like within the industry, it's kind of been made clear that unless you're talking about how much money you have and being boisterous and flamboyant and kind of just bigging yourself up and also kind of tearing down others at the same time, then you're not going to sell as a rapper. And I'm not here for that. I don't want that energy.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I want to be able to say what I want, how I want, and not be fit into this box. Like, I don't mind if people think that I'm a good rapper, but I'm not a rapper.
They had everything in place, put the drugs on ends and then defined us by our race. More than slavery, the imprisonment of pigmented skin, either shackled to the trap or the bin. I know your mother, she's been stressing. Brother moving reckless, got a sweet one on your line, but no time for all the pressures, trying to learn all of the lessons.
So how do you describe, would you say you're a spoken word artist?
Yeah, I would say I'm a spoken word artist, because I would say spoken word is the combination of like poetic elements and some musical attributes as well. I have some musical experience. I used to be part of a choir and things like that.
So
when
you
I
can
was in
sing?
school. I can sing a little bit. I can do 1, 2. You know, a little something. So yeah, I've always had a love for music. So it's kind of, it's not even on purpose that I've kind of mixed the two. It's just by default. Even just originally with my like the way I write, my first few pieces that I ever wrote were quite rhythmic in the way that they're written.
What was the first thing that you ever wrote? Do you remember?
Yes, it's called 2 a.m. and it's actually kind of my favorite piece.
Is it?
Yeah.
You can recite that now? Do you remember it?
I do remember it.
You know when someone says it's their favourite piece, you know, go on, when you're ready, just, could you do us a little something?
Okay, I'll do a little. 2 a.m. again and I'm thinking about 2 a.m. again and I'm thinking, do you think of me sometimes? On your way to work, the Jubilee line, I lay wide-eyed at night, struggling to remember how it felt to have your fingers run through my hair. I close my eyes in despair, pushing the image to the depths of my mind, roll myself a joint, forget about those times, inhale the ability to be alone and not lonely, exhale the possibility that you'll ever phone me.
That's beautiful. Listen, I could just listen to you all the time, 2 a.m.
That's due to be on my project as well.
She said project. Tell everybody about the project.
My project. I'm working on a little EP at the moment. I'm even struggling with putting the title of EP with it, because I feel like EP makes it music. Do you get me?
So what do you think would be a nice word for spoken word? Because a lot of poets or spoken word artists are doing EPs at the moment. Yeah. Big shouts out to Poetica. Big shouts out to my sister, Miss Yankee. Yeah. Because they're repping. Yeah.
100%
and you know, the poetry, the spoken word community is very cliquey. Yeah. But love. Nothing but love.
100%.
So, so EP. So what would we call it if we didn't call it an EP?
I actually don't know. Like, I even had to look up what, because I didn't know what EP even stood for, so I even had to look it up, and I was like, oh, extended play something. I'd rather call it an extended play something than call it an EP. Do you get me? I don't know. But it's just me. It's just
It's just you.
Yeah.
It's definitely just you.
Yeah, no,
I think you just need to own it. Yeah. I'm just going to tell everybody this right now, yeah, because you can see, like, on the Queenship, she was sitting in the more.
Oh, like this one?
Yeah, go and do it.
This one.
That's called lotus, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think it's a sitting lotus. Sitting lotus. I'm not too bad. And you see me? I got the semi sitting lotus.
Half ting.
Yeah, half ting. You get it? You know, like a bit like those people who are doing the splits, but they can't do the full splits, so they do the jazz splits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the equivalent. Just saying. I'm going to read something because at the moment there's a book that I just recently ordered. It's been out for a little while, called Slay in Your Lane. Yeah, the Black Girl Bible. And I said, I closed the book and I opened it, and it was this page. And it says, the future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. And I thought it was so appropriate.
That's a bar.
It's a bar.
That's a bar.
Alright, so this is it. The long and short of it is that everyone's university experience will be different. Some people will end up going exactly where they wanted to go and then realize it's not where they had expected. Others will go their backup choice and find that it's the best thing that ever happened to them. The most important thing is to arm yourself with knowledge before you make any life-changing decisions. Make sure they are informed ones. That information may lead you to take a completely different route in itself. University is full of opportunity, but so is the world. I thought that was so appropriate.
Yeah, I really love that.
What did you like about it?
I think it resonates with me quite a lot because I feel like when we was about to leave sixth form, everyone was just apply for uni. All your teachers, everyone older than you, everyone in your year group, everyone younger than you, that's just like, that's what you have to do, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And I don't know, it didn't sit right for me because I didn't know entirely what I wanted to do. So I didn't want to be forced to make a decision that I might regret after a year, or even 2 years, or even I might complete the course and then be like, oh, I don't even want to be like an artist anymore or whatever. Do you get me? So I took the time, or I'm still taking the time. I said I was doing a gap year. 3 years. I think this is now the 4th year. This is the 4th year now, but I'm happy with that decision that I made. I feel like especially with uni, like you can go to uni at 60 if you really want to. Like if you really wanted that education at that age, you can do that. So why are we forcing 18-year-olds to make a decision that puts them in £30,000 worth of debt?
I know. And
potentially like rules them into a career that they might not even want. Like I didn't fully know myself at 18 years old. So to make a decision that's going to define where my life goes at that age, I don't know, to me me personally, it didn't make sense. So
I hear that. I mean, I remember going to the Brits Performing Arts School when I was 16. I hated it. I really did. I thought what I wanted, what I had in my head, was that it's going to be like fame. Yeah. Like, that's what I thought it was going to be like, yeah. And it was not that.
Yeah.
And I was just going through my own challenges in life anyway, especially with being a new mum. But when I got there, I was like, this is not for me. I passed the audition, you know, and everything. But then, for me, I went to university at 23. Went to the Central School of Speech and Drama. And again, university, I just knew I was an oddbot. In fact, my year I quote, we were called the experimental year.
Wow. Guinea pigs.
Yes. Yeah. Experimental year. And I mean, when I heard those words, what that done to me psychologically is that made me rebel. Yeah, I was like, I know experiment. Yeah, about experimental. Yeah, I'll show them experiment. And it was one of the hardest. It wasn't the hardest, but it was hard in regards of culturally. It was challenging for me. You know, they definitely did not understand a character like me. You know, and the women who were there were awesome, but it reminded me a bit like school because there wasn't many black people in my class. So the black women who were in my class, we were all quite together. Right. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, I was kind of rebelling against just this, seeing it at 23 when I'm 16, you know, in school, in fact, primary school, secondary school, and now university at 23. And then having to hear that I was an experimental year. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
However, I knew what I wanted at 23. You know, I knew what I wanted. And what I knew was I'm going to create. That's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I've continued to do. So hearing you say, you know what, I didn't actually know what I wanted to do at 18. It's not alien to me. And I think that there's a lot of people who are watching this or are feeling this.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you know what I mean? So, and I think more power to you in saying, you know what, I'm going to make an informed decision and take time out.
Yeah. I'm just lucky that I have like my mum was supportive of that. Like she
Big
trusted,
up, mummy.
yeah, big up mummy, big up mumsy. She trusted my judgment. Like I just had a conversation with her on a level, and I just said, I don't think I want to go right now. I don't know what I want to do. And she said, well,
That's
you know,
important,
as long as
though.
you like you're doing things in that year,
Yeah.
then you're fine.
That's important. Like, and I really do mean big shouts out to mummy, yeah, and any parents out there who are actually trusting in their child. Because I
100%.
could just hear my mum go, "What do you mean you're not going to university? So what are you gonna do?" You
Yeah.
get it? And it would be really intense.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I mean? I could just imagine it. But I mean, in my household, my daughter, I said to her, in my household, when she finished school, I said, listen, either work or education.
Yeah.
But in my house, you're not doing nothing.
That's fair enough. That's standard. That's what my mum was on. She
Yeah.
wasn't about to let me sit in the house doing F all, like just chilling and just eating up her food.
Yeah,
She
feet
would
up and all that.
She would have not let me do that. No, she's supportive, but not that kind of support. Like not lazy support. So yeah, no, definitely I had to be working. I was working from when I left sixth form, and I learned a lot about myself in that time. I gained a lot of experience. Like it was good. I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing now if I'd gone to uni.
What can people expect from you as a spoken word artist over the next 12 months?
Oh God.
Hey, we asking.
That's a question.
We asking.
What can you expect? You can definitely expect my project. My EP will be out this year. I don't know when,
Yeah.
but it's coming.
You're lucky we don't hold you accountable on this.
No, I have people messaging me like, when? And I'm like, I don't know. Just leave me alone.
Yes,
Yeah,
you-
no, it's defo coming. I'm trying to, I'm not gonna lie, right now, because of what's going on, I just want to leave the country. That's what I want to do. I want to leave and I want to not return for like some months.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll come back with rejuvenated energy, loads of new poems written. Like, I'm defo still kind of finding my feet with the mixture of musical elements and poetry that I'm doing right now. So
It's important.
yeah, by the end of the year, I think I would have grasped onto that a bit more. But obviously, I'm still young, so I'm sure my sound is gonna.
You done a brilliant collaboration, Black is Beautiful. That was with
my
Terrell
fellow
Lewis, Poetic Jess, Mr. Reed,
Yeah.
and yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Black is Beautiful brand.
The Black is Beautiful brand.
Rise, kings, for you are all amazing and incredible. Because you found a way in from a way out of a system that had you caged in, I look to you and say, let's rise, kings.
Oh, how they fear you. Oh, how your power strikes a nerve. Unsettled by their ancestors' demons. The injustice we face, what's the reason? The mandem on the ends are not to be feared but admired. Their demeanor stands strong, though I know that they're tired.
Yeah, I want one of them bombers, I'm not gonna lie. And a
Those bombers
t-shirt.
are banging, you know.
Like-
They're so well insulated as well.
You
No
see,
cap.
I'm not gonna lie because I'm a woman with a big broad back and I've got big boobies. Yeah, I'm heavy. Yes, you know, I'm so like I want one of those bombers, but it's one of those ones where I'm only gonna wear for show. You know,
Right.
like for a picture.
Yeah.
Where I can just stand up and just pose for a moment, but take it off because I can't wear it all the time because I'm telling you, I make certain men look weak. I make certain men look puny, literally. I'm
They are.
tonk. Yeah, like, don't mess with me. What? I'll just flatten you. Yeah.
I'm so dead.
It's so not a good look, yeah, serious.
Why is it not a good look?
I'm telling you.
Tell them to put on some butter. Just feed them. Just give them plates after plates. Just be like, hey, come. You need some more.
Listen, I make certain men intimidating, seriously, and that jacket would make me, but I really do like it.
Yeah, that's the one thing
the
about
brand.
the brand. You walk on road with that, you're getting some looks. You're getting people.
Yeah.
I've even had people come up to me and question what I'm wearing. Like, be like, oh, what? Black is beautiful. Why is it not white is beautiful? I said, huh?
Oh, did you get that?
I said, what? Sir? Who you talking to? You talking to me? It's not me you're talking to.
Did you actually get that?
I actually got that. But I didn't even, honestly, I wasn't in the mood that day. I wasn't in the mood that day. I wasn't about any, the way he asked me, it wasn't like, a genuine concern, wanting an educated answer. It was more from like a patronizing, like insulting type of flex. So I just kind of looked at him like, you better move from me, sir, or we're gonna have some problems. But yeah, you will get looks.
Well, I love the brand. I'm just letting everybody know now. I love the brand, and anybody who did not see the video, that collaboration video is big. Yeah, and I'm saying that as a brand, they really got it together with that video. And I think all of the poets, all of the spoken word artists in that, well, they're fire individually.
100%.
Together, they was just friggin' formidable. Just saying. You know we need that all right now, innit? Yeah, if Ria was there, she would have done that. Yeah, she would have done that. Love. Okay, so you've got an EP that you're working on at the moment. So we're looking roughly around the end of the year, roughly. Yeah. You don't want to be a rapper.
I don't want to be a rapper, no.
What about acting? You ever thought about acting?
I actually, when I was younger, one of the first like career, like when I was asked when I was like 10, someone said, what do you want to be? I would say an actress. That is what I wanted to do. So yeah, I mean, I feel like it's one of those things where if the opportunity arises, I'll take it, I'll jump on it, and I'll smash it when I do it. But I'm not going to necessarily go to all these auditions and put myself in those places. I feel like when it's
time,
it will be like, oh, it's here? Yeah, I'll do that. Come. That's what I want.
Freaking love you. What artists would you really like to work with? Give me 3 artists you would really like to work with on your wish list.
J. Cole.
Ooh.
Go big or go home. J. Cole is top tier. Oh, I could just imagine me being on like an intro or an interlude. Let me just getting a bit overwhelmed.
Just letting everybody know it's not X-rated. And who else?
Wretch 32.
Yep.
I like him.
Yeah, he's big.
Who else?
And say it to that camera. Yeah, say it to that camera. Yeah, just look in the camera and say who you would really like to work with, and hopefully they get straight in contact with you when they hear your fire.
Dave.
Ha!
Yeah, Santan Dave.
Saying that you G, yeah. So look how she's saying it as well.
Bear in mind, I've seen Dave on a tube once before.
So
I didn't say anything to him. I was a bit scared.
Why?
And this was years ago as well.
Why were you scared?
Because I don't know. You know what it is? I feel like when it comes to celebrities, I'd want to know, like, if I rate them as an artist and as a person, I'd want to know them as a person. I don't want to come up to them on like a fan tip, like I just love your work so much, because then they're always gonna look at me like,
yeah, but you could just go into. I mean, sorry, I go on like everybody should be me, yeah. But I'm just like, it's just a general hi.
Yeah.
Starts with a hello, no.
But then what?
You know what? I think you're dope, but this is what I do. Yeah, this is what I do. Yeah, and I'm saying I'm all down for networking. Yeah, so I like your work, and I know you will film my work. How about we just make that link?
I like that energy, you know.
Yeah, you see it.
I like that.
Just saying, innit? Just saying. That was a free consultation for anybody out there. Just saying, yeah. Anybody wants training in this stuff, I'm just letting you know. Holla.
I'm gonna take that on board still.
Yeah, I'm
gonna do that.
I just think it's just, like, I just think that conversations, everything starts with a simple hello.
Yeah.
You know, and then wherever that conversation goes, because it depends how they reply back as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I'm a truster of energy. If the energy feels right, and you're dope. You're dope. Yeah, so own your dopeness.
Yeah.
Don't be frightened to talk to nobody. The only person that ever had me starstruck, I have been starstruck, that was Mary J. Blige.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Sorry, Logic. Sorry, Lodge. Yeah. He, like, that's brother. Do you know what I mean? But Mary J. Blige was the first time I got starstruck. Her and Janet Jackson.
How you met them both? That's insane.
Yeah, and Nelson Mandela. Yeah, who was like, I met him, and his energy was just dope. Like, it wasn't a thing of being starstruck. It was just like, I was overwhelmed.
You just feel it.
It was all in the feeling.
Yeah.
It's all about the feeling. And his feeling, the feelings I had was just, I was so humbled. Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, damn, bro. Like, you a forgiving man. Like, real forgiving. 27 years bang up, yeah? Like, they needed to make sure that he always had free flights no matter wherever he went.
100%.
You get it? Let me just fix myself because this semi-lotus position, you know, I've got aches and pains and that because I'm getting old now. I'm getting older, yeah?
Yeah, older maybe, not old. Come on.
So, alright, so I got down who you would like to work with. We're rounding up and I'm really gutted. But I'm going to say this because I'm going to have you on the Queenship, the Queen's Reign project, which I'm doing. I'm sorry, I'm just going to put it in there because I ain't spoken about it ever, guys. Yeah, looking for dope female rappers, dope female producers, dope female artists. Yeah, spoken word, the whole shebang, just dope. Also looking to put a female band together. Holler us, yeah? Just leave a comment, send your email, and just get in touch, yeah? But it's all about developments, because I want to see more women, like, unifying together.
100%.
And doing more collabs, and, you know what I mean? Like, right now, I feel like the new DJ Khalid, yeah?
Yes!
But a female. Who's a female version of Khalid?
Female version of Khalid? I don't know them if they exist.
Who's the female version of I don't want to say his name because I'm not the biggest fan, but I'll say it, of the Tim Westwoods and that. Like, you know, like when they put those albums together and mix it.
Phoebe One.
Phoebe One, yeah.
But there's no one on that level now.
There's nobody at that level, innit?
Yeah,
so what's
they're
this?
a woman, so.
Peaches! Yeah, your executive producer. No, I just think,
vibes.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to see more females step in the roles. Anything the brothers can do in business, women can do also.
100%.
You understand what I'm saying? And stand our ground. And yeah, some of us can do it better. At the same time, I'm not gonna lie, I'm inspired by women and men, and there a brother who I will let everybody know now. Yeah, I'm inspired by my brother Logic. He does inspire me. Yeah, he can be such an idiot, but I love him to pieces because I'm forever learning from him. So I'll just let it be known, and he's part of team. And also Zed, I can't leave you out, yeah, because his work's dope. But is there any few words you would like to say to the camera? I'd just like to say we've had an awesome time with you. You are dope. You definitely slay in your lane, yeah. And I look forward to getting more stuff from you and working with you in the future.
Yeah.
So people, this is Aicha Therese. Follow her. But listen, you will hear the artists. What artists are we gonna let you listen to in the booth? Deuces. You got anything to say?
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Love, sis.
I'm a weekend daddy, and soon my girls will grow old and won't wanna see their daddy. And it's weekend daddy.
Majestic.
If I'm honest, my baby mother's not doing well. Got me feeling like I failed. She's not my girl, but still, she's the mother to my world. How could I let her struggle with my girls? And no amount of money that I give her is enough, cause I ain't there with her to help with what she does. She wipes up the tears, cleans up the sick, changed so many nappies. She's feeling like she does the school run, and she cooks them food, and she does it even when she's not in the mood. Respect, I have to give it where it is due. But when I'm not there, it's like, where were you? How can you have seeds and not bear the fruit? How can you not provide? That's what you're there to do. How can you forget your little kids' eyes? You brought them in this world, they didn't ask to be alive. I'm a weekend daddy, and soon my girls will grow old and won't wanna see their daddy. And it's weekend daddy. I'm a weekend daddy, and soon my girls will grow old and won't wanna see their daddy. And it's weekend daddy. Never not once have I missed that payment. Sometimes late, but I pay my child maintenance. I swear on my lungs, you can check my statements, but I don't need to prove it to make a statement. That's what a real dad does, a real dad did. And if he didn't, then he shouldn't have kids. But it's bare sad, bare man running round hitting bare back, bare kids running round saying where's dad, bare single mothers just bearing with it, getting bare mad. Is the money enough? That's what I'm saying. I don't think it is, and it's got me breaking, cause raising kids is more than a payment. Tore me to bits at the thought and I hate it. Got so many, that's not the hardest one. Am I my dad's kid or my father's son? I'm a weekend daddy, and soon my girls will grow old and won't wanna see their daddy. And it's weekend daddy. I'm a weekend daddy, and soon my girls will grow old and won't wanna see their daddy. And it's weekend daddy.